I can remember, almost as though it were yesterday, Sputnik. It was one of the great events. I had just bought a used car, a very tiny car, and I was thinking it was a Fiat 500. Is Sputnik bigger than this? And then when I got into the city with this new car, met up with my friends, it was incredible. First of all, people didn't know how it stayed up there. People didn't know anything about orbits. I mean, the only thing we knew that orbited was the moon, and that was, in those days, a long way away. And, you know, people were confused. They wondered if it was a trick. Others, who were more political, thought there's something very strange going on here. Maybe the Soviets have pulled some special thing over the Americans. Maybe it's all a trick. But we all heard that little sound on the radio, that little beep beep that the Sputnik made. And very wise people realized that suddenly things were different. Suddenly there was a new dimension in the world, an astounding achievement, and it wasn't American. And we were all so unbelievably pro-American. We loved America. We tried to drive American cars. We tried to smoke American cigarettes. If you got anything that was certifiably made in America, that was wonderful. I remember I found in a used clothes shop a Palm Beach suit, which we had rather good English tailoring actually, but I thought this was superior because it was made in America. America was much loved, and this was the first sort of doubt. Can it be the insuperable, the brilliant America? People would talk about America with a passion and an enthusiasm that, alas, we have never repeated. I remember one man whom I did some work for, who had been to the States, said, you know, in the States, they're so smart. They have universities that teach the making of ice cream. We don't have any of that in the British Commonwealth. The hydrogen bomb we took is just part of the American superior situation. And remember, the hydrogen bomb wasn't always a source of fear. It was tested at an island called Bikini, named after a woman's bathing suit. It was really rather thought to be, well, safer than ever, because the Americans, who we called, but in a non-pejorative way, the Yanks. The Yanks are going to take care of us. They've got this truly great new weapon, and that will be the end of the Soviets. Ergo, when the Soviets put up Sputnik, there was a beginning, a shadow of doubt. Just a shadow of doubt passed across the moon, if you will, that maybe the Americans were not totally invincible.